What's up, everybody? It is the Higgs here, joining you from MMOplay.com, and I've got a first look for you today on a new browser-based game. It's currently in its beta right now called Unlimited Ninja. Fair warning up front here before we jump in. I am not now, nor have I ever been, a Naruto fan, and this is a Naruto-centric universe that we'll be playing with, so keep that in mind as you progress through this first look. Just FYI right up front. So without further ado, let's jump into Unlimited Ninja. This is a neat little loading. Oh, you can, it's like a little mini game. Well, it's lagging like crazy because it's trying to load all these assets. Look at that. 21 game resources. Yeah, this would be a whole lot of fun if it wasn't trying to load a massive amount of data in the background. Or like sound effects would be nice, you know, a little cha-ching. That'd be cool. So, you know, not a big Naruto guy, and I know this is a Naruto game. I actually think it's better that way for the purposes of like a first look. Because, you know, when I played World of Warcraft for the first time, I already knew who a lot of these characters were, and I had already sort of established a relationship with them from previous titles. So my viewpoint on the game was already like tilted towards treating it, you know, more preferentially and just enjoying it all around more. But Naruto, it's not that I dislike it, I've just never really gotten into it. Oh! There's music all of a sudden. So I think not being a big Naruto fan and taking a look at this game is probably an asset, actually. Right off the bat, man, they've got the auto pathfinding. I can't tell you how much that annoys me. Every time I come across it in the game, I just want to like throw the computer out the window and say, why am I even playing if you're gonna control the character for me? I usually also find that it's kind of a cover-up, in my experience anyway, for bad game design or poor game design, especially in the early parts of games, tutorial parts, you know. It's sort of like the developers know that you're not going to be able to figure it out unless they just program it so that you don't have to figure out anything. Looks like we're going to actually get to do a little combat here, and there's a click. Let's see what happens. Some epic music. If this goes into the fight, yeah, man, this is some weird architecture. Because like you have these zones that seem like they only exist to contain combat, but then you have to get reloaded into another place within those to actually engage in combat. Which just seems like it's bad design again. There's way too many shiny things. Gotta say that too. Like, maybe that's a Naruto art style thing, but even if it is, it should have been toned back. You know, all these orbs of light circling around each other and big flashing out text and this long list of icons like in the top middle of the screen. I have no idea what they are. They're just up there and in the way. There aren't any hotkeys. This is not a hotkey game. It seems like it's a pure mouse game, which I guess does cut back on some real estate on the screen, but then they sure do fill it right back up, don't they? There doesn't seem to be, just based off that first fight, much of a combat system to speak of. I'm hoping that changes. Right now it's just sort of you click on the thing, and if you've got better stats than the thing, you win. Well, that's pretty cool. Like these little special attack animations. Those are neat. I mean, the art style is really nice, you know, like this little moment of combat is pretty and it's fun to watch, but you are watching it, you know, you're not playing it. You're not doing anything other than just watching it happen. Well, if you couldn't tell at this point, this game's not really doing a whole lot for me. Again, it could totally be, I'm open to the possibility that it's because I'm not a Naruto fan. Either there could be some amazing things happening in the storyline that are just going right over my head, but you know, not everybody knew Warcraft before they got into World of Warcraft. So my response to the argument that this game is bad because I don't like Naruto is this game should be good, or good enough to make me like Naruto. It should be good without that as just a game. And on just core game elements, there's very little, I mean, I guess, you know, I've got two people, maybe later you get to come up with a way for those two people to fight together or something, but there is no combat system right now. The scenery's, you know, it's decent, but it's repetitive. The UI is just clunky and abysmal, and you can tell they tried to squeeze in everything they possibly could. And this scrolling status text thing up top is just, you know, I don't care if it had information that was relevant or interesting. Yeah, it looks like we do get to like mess with how people appear on the map. So I guess in the combat map. So I guess this is the combat system of this game, and it seems like it just amounts to putting the right people in the right place, which is you know, all right. It's a very passive kind of combat, though. You know, you do it and then hope it works, and if it doesn't work, you change it. You're not very actively engaged with the combat. This combat music is ridiculous. It's very catchy, though. I'm tapping my foot here. I like the da 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 da. It's nice. I mean, I feel like I've fought this match 5 times already. There's really not a whole lot unique about the combat once you've done it a few times. The enemies are a little different and their special attacks are a little bit different, but again, it's a completely passive experience, which is not what you want combat to be, in my opinion. You want combat to be active. Well, I think that is going to do it for Unlimited Ninja. If you are a Naruto fan and I have completely turned you off from ever watching a first look of mine ever again, I apologize. But please leave a comment below and let me know what I'm missing. Let me know what I don't understand. Maybe I'll come back, replay it, and find out how awesome it is in lieu of information that I just didn't have. So please do comment on this video, guys. Like it, subscribe to this channel, check out MMORPG.com. I have been the Higgs, and I will see you next time.